Stoic Rules to Conquer the Day. Welcome to a new dawn, a chance to tap into the vast potential that lies within us. Seneca wisely stated, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Let's embrace today as the invaluable gift it is. Struggling to rise in the morning? Recall Marcus Aurelius's prompt, "Do what you know you need to do." Let's embody this, seizing each moment to truly live, not just exist. In adversity, Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters. Let's confront today's trials and watch our concerns fade. Dare to live remarkably, embrace the unknown, and find the silver lining in every cloud. Today, we will not let anything disturb us. We will choose strength over weakness, courage over cowardice, and virtue over vice. No matter what others do to us, they cannot take away our ability to choose how we respond. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Let's overcome challenges together, find peace in chaos, and realize the best version of ourselves. Because time waits for no one, and the time to act, to live fully, to grow, is now. Thank you for listening. Let's make today a day to remember. To become a disciplined person and achieve a fulfilling life is not an easy task. You must patiently practice numerous principles with a relaxed and open mindset. Here are 7 principles of Stoicism to help you become happier. Stop worrying about what you cannot control. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. Epictetus, Discourses. Stoicism is built on the basic idea that we cannot control the world around us, but we can control how we respond to it. Stoicism reminds us that in life, there are things we completely cannot control, things we can partially control, and things we can fully control. The only way to find peace in our lives is to accept this. Let go of what we cannot control and then focus on what we can control. So what can't we control? We cannot control the world around us, external events, other people, nature, genetic factors, or the past. Trying or worrying about any of these is futile and only makes life more difficult. Sorrow or misery almost always stems from our attempts to control things that are beyond our control. Therefore, first accepting that there are things we cannot control is essential if we want to be happier in life. Focus on what you can control. If we cannot control the world, external events, or other people, what is left within our control? Some things are in our control and others not. Things in our control are opinion, pursuit, desire, aversion, and, in a word, whatever are our own actions. Things not in our control are body, property, reputation, command, and, in one word, whatever are not our own actions. Epictetus, Enchiridion. In Stoicism, the only 2 things we have absolute control over are our thoughts and actions. We cannot control the world around us, but we can control how we respond to it through our judgments and reactions. Of course, things will happen in life that we cannot control, but our perception of events and how we choose to respond to them can make life better. Where then shall I seek the good and the evil? Not in uncontrollable externals, but within myself, in my own choices. Epictetus, Discourses. The key to practicing Stoicism is distinguishing between these 2 factors and then focusing on what we can control: our judgments, voluntary actions, and choices. We may not have complete control over what happens to us, but we can control how we perceive it and how we choose to respond and react. That is where our power lies. Additionally, we must continually remind ourselves of this. When we do, we will be less fearful and anxious, and more able to invest our energy and efforts into becoming the person we want to be. Want less? One of the most prominent lessons in Stoicism is learning to want less. Most people believe that happiness comes from acquiring more, be it success, money, fame, skills, time, or possessions. The problem is that constantly wanting more only makes our lives more difficult. We become slaves to our own desires. Stoic philosophers teach that we can liberate ourselves by simply wanting less. If we tie our happiness to what we do not have, we will only become more miserable. Life has given you a lot, you just need to realize it. Look at what you have and then use it well. You cannot control what you do not have, but you can control what you do have. True wealth and power come from your ability to use what is yours. What gives value to it is how you use it, not just having it. If you constantly expect life to give you everything you want, you will be continually disappointed and never find happiness. It is better to accept it as it is, recognize what you have, and then make the most of it. You may want certain things, such as necessities for a comfortable life, and you may also have dreams, aspirations, and goals. You should strive to improve yourself, your circumstances, and build a better life for yourself and your loved ones. These are part of self-improvement and life enhancement. Stoicism does not require us to completely eliminate desires. Instead, it encourages us to want things that are appropriate, appreciate what we have, and use them to our advantage. Simplify your life. The essence of Stoicism revolves around simplicity. It is about simplifying your life in every aspect and living with only the most essential things. Stoic philosophers believe that the key to a good life lies in controlling one's character. Our ability to create happiness stems from this. First and foremost, we must realize that all we truly need for happiness is ourselves. Of course, there are basic, essential needs that we require, but most of us tend to clutter our lives with things we do not need. What we can do is cut out everything that is unnecessary. Internally, this starts with decluttering material possessions. Although it is not just material things that we need to cut out, but also our thoughts and actions. We should regularly reflect on whether our thoughts and actions are helping us move forward or improve our lives. The essentials are things that help you progress and make you better, happier. Therefore, continuously question whether something is necessary for you. If not, eliminate it from your life. By doing so, you create a life filled with purpose, clarity, and contentment. Simplifying your life allows you to focus on what truly matters and live in accordance with your values and principles. It is a crucial step towards achieving a stoic, balanced, and fulfilling life. Understand and leverage your strengths for Stoics, and especially in times of inflation. Investing in oneself is the greatest investment, as it never depreciates. This investment includes not only cultivating moral virtues and learning how to interact with others, but also understanding oneself, your strengths and weaknesses. Thus, transforming oneself into a better version does not mean eradicating everything that you currently are, but rather developing the right strengths and gradually overcoming weaknesses. To achieve this, being honest and confronting oneself is a crucial process. Who am I? What am I doing? How is my life unfolding? How do I assess my own capabilities? And is this assessment objective? These are questions one asks to introspect and understand oneself. Then, leverage what makes you proud of yourself and build an action plan from there. Gradually, as you become accustomed to applying your strengths in real situations and overcoming internal weaknesses, you will gain more control over your life. Do not complain. This lesson seems to encapsulate the fruits of practicing the previous 4 lessons. Another sincere and straightforward expression would be, learn to accept. This does not mean that Stoics are selfish, only caring about their own training and knowledge, or that they are cold and harsh. Not every Stoic looks like this. The greater lesson from not complaining is learning to prepare and anticipate life's events. When we are not in a passive state, we take responsibility for the consequences and enjoy the fruits of our labor. We will stop complaining and be less angry with ourselves and life. Live consciously and disciplined. You need to perform tasks in a specific order from difficult to easy. Initially, we face the more challenging tasks, endure hardship first, and then reap the joy of completion. This is the hidden power of hardship first, pleasure later. That's how you become prosperous. It is uncertain how long brotherhood lasts, but when we prioritize tasks that do not bring immediate satisfaction, we will develop many virtues for future success. Stoicism values moral training. For Stoic philosophers, the only thing worth contemplating is not what lies outside our control, but the inner values and virtues we possess. This is the core discipline of the Stoics. facing the difficulties of understanding the world instead of easily succumbing to corrosive emotions. Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end of our journey through the 7 principles of Stoicism to enhance your happiness every day. I hope that these principles have resonated with you and provided valuable insights to enrich your life. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for your time and attention. Your willingness to explore these ancient yet timeless Stoic teachings speaks volumes about your commitment to personal growth and finding contentment in life. Now, I encourage you to reflect on these principles and ask yourself how you can incorporate them into your daily life. Remember, the path to a happier life is within your grasp, and it starts with the choices you make every day. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue to bring valuable content your way. Don't hesitate to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. We would love to hear how Stoicism has impacted your life or any questions you might have about implementing these principles. And finally, if you believe in the power of these teachings, please share this video with friends, family, or anyone you think could benefit from it. Together we can spread the wisdom of Stoicism and help create a world filled with more understanding, resilience, and happiness. Thank you once again for joining us, and remember, the journey to a more fulfilling life is a continuous one, and every step you take brings you closer to tranquility and joy. Stay strong, stay wise, and most importantly, stay stoic.